I'm starting to look a little bit like the kid from Brave Moyes, and this is Watch, Listen, Consume. All the best edits, all the best podcasts, and all the top quality clobber you can get your hands on. And before we get into the rollerblading, I just wanted to ask, has anybody ever seen the last episode of Byker Grove? Now, this is definitely a British reference that people in America probably won't get. But it was a TV show about a youth club in Newcastle. And quite clearly, when it came to the last episode, the writers knew it wasn't getting renewed. So they were like, stuff it. Let's just do something absolutely loopy. So the characters in it realise that they're characters in a TV show and just start writing their own scripts. There's like a dinosaur in it, zombies, there's a spaceship. It just goes completely off the rails, man. And it's brilliant. I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it in the description so you can go and enjoy it. Go and give it a goosey gander, man. It's absolutely turbo. Right, let's get into the skating. BHC know the weather in the UK is woeful. And the one thing you can guarantee is biblical amounts of rain. Just lashings of the stuff. So they've made a windbreaker with their new logo on it, the new Target logo, which is looking pretty smart, and I'm into it. So you can get this in green, navy or cardinal, which is like a nice little red colour. The coat's got high quality embroidery, waterproof nylon fabric, so a nylon outer shell, waterproof coating level 3. I don't actually know what that means, but I mean, you know, the rain in London is always level 3, man. Level 3 and probably above. So don't be going out in a level 2 coat. You're a mug if you do. They've got brass eyelets on the thing, elastic cuffs, draw coil closure at the hood and the bottom. These are looking sound. And if the weather does buck its ideas up and gets a bit warm, or you're sweating it out in a skate park, they've got a t-shirt for you as well. Embroidered logo on the front, they've got the Target on the back. Mate, top quality stuff. Make sure you're getting over to the website and grab one of these. The windbreakers is also limited, so you're gonna have to be fast. Mulleted rollerblader Dominic Bruce has got himself a second pro wheel from Orange Wheel Company. 62mm, 92A. They've been tried and tested by the man himself, and he says they're up to par. Let's release him. If you know anything about Dom, if you've seen his wheel scene interview, you'll have noticed he likes frogs, and that's come across in the wheel. He's got together with his pal, Carl Benny Roberts, which I'd love to see some more rollerblading of, because he's a really creative skater, man. He's got a good mind, good vision for the rollerblading. Got together with him and designed these wheels with the frogs on them. One of them says freedom, and that actually kind of looks like frog's hands a little bit. And then the other one has the frog on it. And what the deal is, you buy 4, obviously in a pack, you get 2 with freedom on it, and 2 with the frog on it. Mate, these are looking handy, man. Big old wheels as well, a 62 for ripping it around the street. But, you know, handle in the park as well. Nice one, Dom. He's also got a video to accompany it. We'll talk about that in a bit. Bit of a tease. It looks like Tate Global have got some new gear on the way. Really like their strong sense of identity. Clear, consistent branding throughout all their posts. It feels like a proper clothing brand. Really like what they do. Keep your eyes open, man. I think like something's coming soon. Ground Control have got 4 new wheels out, couple of different sizes, couple of different profiles. They've increased the abrasion resistance by 50%. Man, that seems like a bit of a jump. 50%. What were the other ones made out of? Butter. Now they're made out of much tougher stuff. And they've increased the rebound, which I didn't know was a thing, by 7%. Rebound. This is all like in comparison to their previous wheels. You've got one called Scorched, you know, when you've had about 100 pints and you're absolutely scorched. They've got one called Moon, when it's absolute takeoff time and you're just flying away to the moon. They've got one called Galaxy, when you've been on a 2-day bender and you entered a different galaxy. Whoa. And then they've got one called Constellation, when you're just so far gone, you're just tripping out about the universe, man. Oh, look at that. Look at the constellations, man. We're just so insignificant. We're just little dots in time. Some pretty good names and some really interesting profiles. Crikey, man. Junkyu, J Cabot is just so smooth. It's unbelievable. Really flowing skating, really technical manoeuvres, precise, stylish. This ring's only 45 seconds long, but it's actually bananas. Watched it like 1,000 times. Him just ripping up the B1 skate park. Get involved in this, man. It's wild. Jeremy Soderburg has got an arsenal of tricks, man. He's got a store cupboard full of manoeuvres. Like, I feel like you could take him to any spot and it'll get like a rock of good clips. And he doesn't just go for like, oh, whatever his top move is. He's got really good vision as well. He doesn't like overplay things. Always picks what seems to be like right for the spot, utilises it really well. Man, there's just so much going on in this video as well. It's like 4 minutes, chock-a-block with really good tricks. Great style, great creativity. Feels like a man that is just out there just having fun. Like, feels like the limitations have just disappeared. It's like, yeah, I can do bloody anything I like. I'm going to make it look really good. Michael Witzerman has posted up 8 out of 10. It's him, Marius Scale and Foy Life Seminar. Seminar bit in the park, bit in the street. It's just solid skating though, and that's what I really like about it. Michael Witzerman is, mate, just the control and poise he has. Makes every trick look really good. Go and watch this and just get some tips, man. Eros, Ulrich and Yandriel mining away at a ledge, banging out the tricks. It's one thing when you can just do a trick, you're like, oh yeah, fair enough, you've done that. Then you add in a little bit of creativity, like, oh, that's interesting. And then you add in the style and make it look really good. You're like, whoa, bloody hell, that is the one. And that's exactly what's happening here. Every trick is solid, creative, and cool looking, man. Go give Eros a follow. He's only got like 500 followers. And he's dead good, man. Whoa. Gav and Tn just like absolutely ripping it through their city. Really nice flow to this video. There's like airs, wall rides, little gaps between things. Really solid grinds as well. Man, that fast slide, unbelievable. And then the misfit on that, whatever that is thing, it's like a big old bench piece of art thing and it's moving as well. That was wild. Just a cracker, man. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. Mana, A Hawaii Story is Butter TV. Austin, Billy, heading on over to Hawaii to catch up with their pal Franco. And man, what a great vibe, like. Just pals, still skating together after all these years, getting to go and visit each other in different places, enjoying each other's company, but still putting out the tricks as well, man. Flipping out. Austin Powers with that toy out. Wow. I mean, some people call it an AWOL, some people call it soy sauce, but he does it so good. He holds it so well. Billy's obviously got a nice selection of holiday shorts on him and a fair few wild maneuvers. Same with Franco. Really great scene where they all like do this kink rail in a row. That's that's not to be undervalued, that you and 2 more of your mates can all do a kink rail in a row. Great video, man. It's got that Butter TV quality. Go and check it out. Mark Warner's posted up a Capital Rollers jam edit, capturing all the action from the 3 spots. Man, loads went down. Skating was absolutely unbelievable. Great day out. Make sure you watch this, get an idea of what went down. Sam Crofts, Joe Harvey, Harry, aka Boven Wookie, have got together for a Powerslide Next Outback 150 edit. Flipping hell, man. These things look like absolute monsters. The wheels are actually called tyres in the description. That's how big they are. 150mm tyres. Now the park keeper at Alexander Pally probably planned for people having barbecues and maybe a little bit of bad weather to contend with here and there. He definitely hadn't planned on Sam Crofts turning up in these monster truck skates, these SUV extreme off-road skates, and just turfing the place up. He must have just been like, what the bleeding hell has happened here? Is this the last episode of Byker Grove? Has a dinosaur come through here and turfed up all this ground? What on earth's gone down, man? He must have been livid, because Sam went to work. Like, he's been flying all over the place, man, like a madman. 150mm. I'm used to like 58mm worn down wheels. These things must be like skating on stilts. The speed must be phenomenal. They've done a great job at like promoting these skates. If you want to see something a little bit different, go and watch this. Go and watch Sam Crofts giving some park keeper a hard day. Dom has got together with Martin Danning for the promo of his new wheel, and this was filmed in under a week. Whew, that's a very short amount of time to produce such a comprehensive edit. Oh man, what a wild child. Dom's skating is brilliant. There's this really nice sense of freedom about it. There's great improvisation. It feels like sometimes he'll look at a few obstacles and go, okay, that's there, that thing's over there. I'm just going to start skating and see what happens. And the results are just like absolutely fantastic. A little bit of an insight into his mind. It's a really cool way to approach things. I don't think everybody will be able to get away with it. I think what plays in Dom's favour is that he's actually a phenomenal skater as well. Really well skilled. So he can utilise absolutely anything. Really exciting watch, like I said. Powerful, fast, creative, skating really untraditional skate objects, which is what I like about his skating as well. It just opens the door, opens up the possibilities of what you can skate, like absolutely bloody anything. Brilliant promo. Go and check it out, man. Well done, boys. Is this a podcast? Yeah, sort of. I'm putting it in there. Jan Welch, The Vault, episode 2. So The Vault is like all raw footage that Jan's collected over the years on various videos, edits and projects. This time it's Jeff Stockwell, Connor O'Brien, Ryan Northway and Ben Schwab. It's really great seeing the process of skaters working out the spot, building up to tricks, some iconic moments you get to see as well, with Jan's commentary giving a little bit of background. It's a great insight into rollerblading, man. Really worth checking out. Go and subscribe to Jan's channel for more of this. And that's it for this week. Fair few things for you to go and check out. And I know they've not had a podcast this week, but the wheel scene is always worth checking out. They've got rocks of interviews up there on their YouTube, man. And it's criminally underrated. Go over there, watch them, listen, get loads of good stories, and then throw a comment. Easy, man. Why there? Pick up a tea as well, like. Support Dave doing his thing. If you think any of the stuff that I do is half decent, you can also help me out. I've got this PayPal donation thing. You can chuck us a little bit of coin. Helps to keep things going. Gonna do it all again next week. Spotty Dog.